Hey guys, so today we're going to start working on our abstract portraits. This is a 6th grade project. Last week we were studying non-objective art. Remember, that is artwork about nothing. It has no meaning, no recognizable object. It's art about nothing. And then we talked about abstract art. And abstract art is when you have a recognizable object and it has been manipulated. So this week we will begin our abstract portraits. You are going to need white paper, a graphite pencil, so just a regular number 2 pencil, and you're going to need some coloring pencils. Okay. Our end result, our goal, will be to have a fun abstract portrait drawn large. So let's go over our rubric and directions. You will need white paper, our graphite pencils, and coloring pencils. Your white paper should be vertical or portrait style. So we want it to be this direction, not this direction. Okay, so a portrait style is vertical, up and down. We will fill the picture plane. That means you need to fill the entire paper. You can't have a piece of paper this big and draw something really tiny. We want to fill up that space. So we're going to draw large. It needs to be done neatly. We want to control our pencil marks. We're going to have a large, fun-looking head, a neck, and shoulders. We don't need any arms, we don't need any talking bubbles, but we do need to have that large head, neck, and shoulders, okay? We're not drawing the whole body. We are working on an abstract. Abstract is when a recognizable object is manipulated. We talked about that a little bit last week. We know that manipulated is something that is different, changed, altered, no longer looks the norm, and it's messed up. So we like that look right there. After we have our drawing completed, you will email that drawing to me, just the drawing, not colored in, so that I can see if it's large enough and you are ready to color. When you are ready to color, we are going to use bright colors and we are going to color heavy. We don't want that white showing and we don't want a pale appearance. You want to color heavy. So after the heavy application of color, think about the colors you want. This one right here has orange skin. He has a yellow mustache, yellow hair, green eyes. But you know, it could have had yellow skin, blue hair, green lips. We want to have fun with the colors, okay? Your background will stay white. We are not going to color in the background. So a couple ideas to help us with drawing a portrait. We said the head had to be large. So that's where I would start first. So if I had just this weird looking shape here, and let's say I've got some hair coming in here, okay? Need some eyebrows. So I'm gonna make these eyebrows squiggly. Here's some eyes. This eye I think I'm going to make smaller. And it's absolutely okay to have that eye smaller because we want it to be abstract. Here is an ear. Here's an ear. Here's a fun nose. Lips. Here's the neck. Shoulders. And let's say he's got a little crew shirt on. Okay. So I have drawn very large, big head, neck, shoulders. Notice how much that head is taking up that space on the paper. What if I decided that I want the head to be a little more square-like? And what if I decided I want the hair like this? And my eyebrows like this? Maybe the eyes are even kind of rectangular. And again, that's perfectly okay because this is an abstract. We want to have some fun with it. His nose. I'm going to say this guy's got some teeth showing. Here's an ear. He's real blocky looking. So again, this is an abstract, perfectly okay. What if I decided that the hair is a little bit kind of like the top of a strawberry. This kind of has a strawberry shape to it. And let's say here's the eyes, and here's an eyebrow. Here's a little nose, and their mouth's open. There's a little button right here. So again, you just kind of fill it up, draw your head first, have some fun with it. I could have this right here, and let's say this person has really long hair and they have a headband on here, and this part's their hair, and here's an eyebrow. Here's her nose. Okay. She might have a little flower here. What we don't want is any words or logos on the shirt. We don't want them to be speaking any words. You just want to kind of make sure that this is an original design by you. So this should not look like Bart Simpson or any other cartoon that you guys have been watching lately. This should be an original abstract. Once you have your drawing finished, nice and large, okay, you will email me this picture, and then I will let you know if it's large enough and ready for the color application. Then when you are ready for the color application, I'm going to show you some examples. I want you guys to color heavy. So you're going to notice here that these colors look really bright. There's not a lot of white showing. They did a heavy application of color. Always color in one direction, nice and neat. You don't want to be all over the place. This one right here, he's got some braces coming on, red eyebrows. He seems really happy. This one right here, I think she's got a wart on her nose, some braces, definitely some fun with this hair. Again, a heavy application of color. She's got some large earrings, a hair bow, and you guys already saw this little guy right here. So once I give you that permission to color, and I'll email you right back as soon as you send it to me, you're going to do these bright colors. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how we want to color heavy. This is coloring light, okay? Coloring light. You can see right there in the video that I'm not putting enough pressure down. This is coloring heavy. Color heavy, nice and neat, stay within your line, okay? What we don't want is going in all different directions. So if you decide that you're going to color this way, and then you're going to start going this way, and then you want to go this way, okay, this is what we don't want, because these lines will show through. So even if I come over it, I can still see the direction those lines went in. So a nice application, heavy, always in one direction, okay? If I come around here or here, and then again, just line that up. You can see how much smoother this looks compared to this. And remember, we want it heavy. This is coloring light, and we want it to be colored heavy. Now, during this process, anytime you need to take a picture and let me see it, that's fine, email it to me. But I do need to see the original drawing first before you color. Once your drawing is completely finished, you will sign your name in the bottom right corner on the front using pencil. So if I had this entire thing colored nice and neat and I was ready and finished, I will come down here and put my artist's signature. So I'm just going to put Mrs. Weiner. Whoops. And that's all I need, okay? Don't make yourself a little box or a bubble to put your name. You'll just sign right over your work. Okay, so even if it's on top of the color, you just sign right over your work. Your background is going to remain white. What you noticed with all the examples that we had, that the portrait really pops and the background is plain. It's got this negative space to it, so the background will remain white. Here's the examples again. Okay, filling up that picture plane, heavy application of color, having fun with the various colors. The background will remain white. You will have the entire week to work on the drawing. Your drawing is due on Friday. You need to email it to me, and you will also need to have it with you when we do our Zoom call on Friday, okay? If you are a 1B student, you need to make sure it is emailed to me before midnight on Friday so I can get you a grade. I also need the 1B students to email me the drawing before I allow you to color. We got to do this in stages, just like if we were in the classroom, making sure that you are drawing large. If you have any questions, please email me and let me know. And have some fun. Remember, if it looks messed up, it's abstract, you're doing it right. Play with the colors. If you've always wanted to have like purple hair starting now and it turns to blue and changes to pink, go for it. Have some fun with that, okay? If you wanted to have, I don't know, let's say an eye patch for a pirate, that'll be fine. If you wanted to have really big earrings, that's fine. But again, stay away from words. Don't put any words on here, and draw large.